Fight on, men and women of blue and white, fight on with all your merry might. Horseheads high is our battle cry. Fight, horseheads, fight. Keep up the courage to keep goals in sight. Fight, horseheads, fight. For a horizon that is bright, keep fighting. All the white and blue shall ever walk a path that's straight and true. Raise your head up to the sky for horseheads high. Yes! 4 in a row! Holy cow! That game was incredible. It's as if they took everything they learned from playing Elmira, which they thoroughly beat, and completely, and I do mean completely, like, I took it to the next level. 54-13 was the final score. 520 total yards. 482 of them were rushing. 5 for 11 with on third down conversions. But when you consider that Ithaca was 0 for 9 on third down conversions, as well as they had 1 turnover and an interception, yeah, that ain't gonna do you any good. Horseheads completely dominated, and it was amazing. Although I did mention, I'm starting to see that, here's one thing I actually noticed in the game yesterday. Yes, even though Horseheads is a predominantly rushing team, without question, their number 1 rusher is number 10, who, spoiler alert, won this bad boy. 3rd time, yeah, unless number 33 makes a tie, I think number 10 won the most of these this year, and I don't know if Horseheads does an MVP, but number 10 of the Horseheads Blue Raiders, the QB. If I had to pick an MVP, at this moment in time, it's you. I mean, if number 33 can somehow tie you, then you'll do co-MVPs. But you know what? You pretty much got it. I mean, congratulations, and you make it very, you and number 33 make it very hard for me to determine who should win this thing. Seriously. Like, give someone else a chance, will you? Jeez. It's not fair. Anyway, when I say, like, number 10 dominated, let's see, 29 rushing yards, 39 rushing yards, 57 rushing yard touchdown. And that's the play that got him this award, by the way, okay? Because it was literally that situation where, you know, quarterback keeper, he sees defenders coming, he's like, no, I'm not going to be brought down by you. I'm a grown man. I'm going to rush it in there. 57 yards, totally did it, completely dominated. Everyone played well. 54, 45, 56, everyone dominated on defense. 22 and 21 were pretty good too. But, and 33 had a rushing touchdown as well. So, yeah, this was a completely dominating force to deal with. And now really I'm starting to think that Horseheads wasn't bad when they lost to Corning. It's just that Corning just outplayed them. I mean, Corning's always been great with misdirections, which, you know, makes sense. But yes, congratulations, number 10 of the Horseheads Blue Raiders, the quarterback. You got your 3rd Blue Hammer Award. Please stop winning more of these. You're making it, come on, give someone else a chance, will ya? Gosh. What else? Alright, congratulations on the football coach, you know, for your 4th win. Congratulations to the team for your 4th win in a row. That makes it really makes your record 4-1, which, you know, honestly, considering you have a shortened season, that's pretty good. That's pretty extraordinary, especially when the Mid-League Horseheads over the years really hasn't been that great, especially back when I was there. I mean, we were pretty decent when we were there, but, like, now it's just sort of like, man, my hope. Okay, 2 things. Actually, you know what, let me do my low. Well, pretty much my low was, actually, what was it? I was a little late to the game, and I also had to look up the results for this to make sure I knew what I was talking about, because I gotta do a little research for this video. So that was boring. That was my low. My high, got to see an awesome game. I got to see my folks yesterday. We had a nice dinner from Storages. We went to the Dairy Barn for their opening yesterday. I got caramel praline turtle ice cream, which was delicious, by the way. And my act of kindness was after dinner, I helped clean up. And yeah, okay. Now these are my 2 things. 1, Horseheads. Somehow keep number 10. If he's not a senior already, keep him there for another year, please. Please. And if not, Trinity Praline. Look up number 10 of the Horseheads Blue Raiders football team right now. Look him up. Watch his highlights. Try and recruit him. Please. You will thank me later. Hey, theoretically, number 10 would be the second Horseheads alumni to be at Trinity Praline, to my knowledge. With yours truly being the first. Who am I kidding though? He'd probably have to do me. Anyway, right. So, I don't know, I feel like holding this, I don't know why. It's fun holding the hammer. It is. I love doing this. I love doing this. I'd be able to bring this to the actual games, but like, you know, I'm pretty sure, I mean, you can't bring weapons, and a hammer can technically be considered a weapon, so, yeah. I mean, seriously, if I could, I'd bring this and award it to the number 10, in this case, in person. But, you know, I just can't do that. Anyway, with that taken care of and out of the way, I have an episode of Amphibia to talk about, don't I? And this was a great one. I mean, it first started off with a little filler, it was sort of filler, but it was really good filler, where it was basically an episode featuring literally Bessie and Michelangelo. Michelangelo being the snail that they got from Utopia that pulls on a Polly all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, the 2 of them together is so darn adorable. You know, Bessie being like the older snail, Michelangelo being like the young little kid, sort of like being taken under Bessie's wing. Man, that was, and they totally like recreated moments from the famous Looney Tunes cartoon, Feed the Kitty, where it's like the big dog and like little kitty, and the little kitty's like perching on top of this big dog, and sort of like smooches on there. Ah, it's so adorable, so cute. Love it so much. Seriously, like, you know when, I'm really excited, I'm foaming with the mouth here. You know when, like, you know, I should probably put this down. There we go. You know when you experience that feeling in life where, like, I did not know I needed that until just now. Like, that episode, Bessie and Michelangelo, that was it. I did not know I needed an episode like that until just now. But then again, and that's not even the best. Here's the thing. The second half of the episode, the third temple, is the better half. But Bessie and Michelangelo are very nice. And, you know, it's the sort of, you know, little snail gets into, you know, shenanigans, and, you know, the big snail tries to fix everything, and, you know, they gotta, you know, sort of redeem themselves. It's that sort of trope, but you know what? Again, Bessie and Michelangelo, which is an awesome name for a snail, by the way, it's literally the most adorable thing I've seen in a while. I'm not even kidding. So, with that out of the way, the third temple, which now things are starting to get heated up a little bit, where, you know, actually that reminds me, in Bessie and Michelangelo, actually I'll just say the previous episode, because Michelangelo is kind of difficult to say, but in the previous episode, they're clearly packing up Bessie's flagon, to go to the third temple, and they just fly on Joe Sparrow. So Bessie was completely, I mean, I guess it was, I get why the creators did. They wanted to sort of feature something cute, sort of a calm before the storm that was the second half of the episode, which totally worked. But, you know, I mean, some fans are going to point that out, I'm just saying. I don't care, I still love this a lot. Anyway, the third temple. So, the third temple, Marcy, Ann, Sprig, Hop Hop, and Polly fly on Joe Sparrow to the third temple, which takes place inside a active volcano. An active volcano. And no pun intended. Anyway, it turns out that the theme of this temple happens to be for strength. You know, the first was for, you know, brains. Clearly that was Marcy's doing. The second was heart, which was Anne's doing. And the third one is strength, which by elimination can only be Sasha. And it turns out, already in the volcano, they're already disadvantaged because volcanoes are very, very dry. Amphibians can't really survive in there. So, for the most part, the Planner family and Grime, who Sasha brought with, wanted to be almost completely useless. So, like in the other two temples, there were 3 challenges. And they're all based on strength, which Sasha completely and utterly nailed. Except for the third one, in which the lesson here is, you know, I mean, I'll explain what happens at the end in a minute, but the theme of this sort of temple was obviously strength, but true strength has to come from within. I mean, we can always have doubt in ourselves, we can always feel like we can't do anything, but if you have someone believe in you, that can help you believe in yourself. And it's very clear that Sasha did a great job in trying to hide what her true intentions were, even though it didn't fool me. Because it's very obvious. You know, Sasha and Grime want to get into the capital with Anne and Marcy so they can start their rebellion or whatever. And obviously Anne and Marcy are completely unaware. But you can tell at the end of the episode, Sasha's actually kind of having a little bit of remorse. I mean, obviously what she and Grime have set into motion, they can't really undo. But at the same time, you know, they, let me for a second. At the same time, you know, what was I about to say again? I just lost my, train of thought for a minute. Oh, right. At the same time, you know, Sasha wants to go home. And Marcy and Sasha have one goal in mind, and that's that they want to go home. I can't believe I lost my train of thought for a second. So, it'll be very interesting to see how the rest of this season plays out. I mean, obviously you have the season finale in 2 weeks. I mean, there's going to be at least one more episode a week from now. Maybe it'll feature an episode where they all get together. Well, actually, I did sort of look up what the episodes are and a sort of, well, it's not spoiler heavy per se, but it is but they do talk about what's going to happen. Basically, like, they do get together and sort of like prepare for going into Utopia, I suppose. I just wonder how they're going to do it. This will be a very interesting 2 weeks, to be sure. For starters, though, I am really looking forward to it. I mean, already off the bat, you already have, like, I mean, the gems are already charged. You know, they went to all 3 temples. They could open the box, but they want to wait to get to Utopia to see what they should do next, which makes sense, you know. You can't just go, I mean, you open the box, who knows what's going to happen. Well, obviously because the stone isn't fully charged, so it's quite possible it could blow up in their face. Possibly. I don't know. Although, obviously with the title like True Colors as the finale, someone is gonna, some stuff is gonna go down. Very much go down. I mean, as a fan of this show, I humbly await what happens next. To be sure, I mean, altogether, Matt Brawley and his crew really have made a very good product. I mean, I've talked about this show dozens of times, including the actual episodes I've talked about, because this would be episode 38. So, man, I don't know. I want to see what happens next week before I can really start to get an analysis as to what the finale is going to bring. But, although, it will be a nice way to kick off the month of May, as, you know, May 1st will be a Saturday, which, thankfully, I will, you know, well, obviously, May 1st is Saturday, which, you know, gonna see, that's when the episodes are airing anyway, of course I'm gonna watch it. I don't know. It's probably coming across my not much sure what's no, this was a great episode. Holy cow, this is a great episode. I loved it. But Now I'm just sort of worried what's going to happen next. Seriously, it's like One Piece all over again for me. I see that Ace died. Don't stop now. What happens next? Spoiler, by the way, if you haven't read One Piece. Anyway, yeah. Overall, yesterday was a great day. Got to see the game yesterday. Once again, congratulations to number 10 of the Horseheads Blue Raiders. You totally earned this award. You know, you prove that you are a grown man for sure. You know, I got to go to the Dairy Barn opening yesterday. I had caramel praline turtle ice cream, which is like caramel ice cream with caramel swirl pralines and some sort of like caramel truffles. They were delicious. And yeah, it was a great day yesterday. And I think we're going to be celebrating my brother's birthday today because we couldn't really get together this past week. So we'll have to wait and see. I mean, I am going to see my nephew today. That's going to be great. And I can't wait. It's going to be a good day today. Like, favorite, share, and subscribe button. Follow me on social platforms. I'm trying to get on YouTube. I'm very happy this video for all of you guys watching. Don't forget, hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Remember, you guys want to talk or chat with me here to let me know what I got. Take care and make good choices. Congratulations, number 10, the quarterback of the Horseheads Blue Raiders. You are awesome. Now stop winning this award so somebody else can try and win it, please. Thank you. Take care.